I'm meteorologist Jeff Jamison in the CBS 11 newsroom, and just looking at the latest information concerning our threat for ice and sleet coming up on Sunday night and the Monday. I kind of wanted to show you what we're looking at right now. Starting off with the NAM model. So we look at different computer models, and one of them is called the NAM. This gives us a fairly good representation of what's going to happen in a shorter term forecast. So it goes out 84 hours. So I'm going to walk you through kind of Sunday. This is starting Sunday morning, and I think Sunday morning it will be cold, but we will be dry. In fact, probably before noon it stays dry. Here's noon Sunday. Here's 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon. And by 3 o'clock we're beginning to see a little bit of moisture work in from the west. So probably some light rain, light cold rain Sunday afternoon. You see the shade here of orange. This is sleet. And the color of blue up in the panhandle is snow. We'll keep advancing forward. Here's 6 o'clock, and by 6 o'clock we're beginning to see some of that sleet and probably freezing rain mixed in up here in our far northern and northwestern counties. So this is 6 o'clock Sunday evening, and then we'll keep moving forward, and you can see that we get more and more of this orange color Sunday night. Here's 6 a.m. Monday, and we continue to see fairly widespread sleet moving through the area during the day on Monday, and this we end early Tuesday morning, really midnight Tuesday, and we're still looking at some wintry precipitation, especially south of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Now the GFS model, this is the 18Z GFS model. This is going to give us a better idea of how much accumulation we're expecting. So still starting with the same basic start time, which is Sunday evening, really from west to east. We'll start seeing this move in. But you see the four panels here. This orange panel indicates how much sleet accumulation we're expecting through Sunday night, Monday, and into Tuesday. And at least the 18Z run of the GFS showing about a quarter to a half an inch of sleet kind of scattered through North Texas. This panel shows the freezing rain, the purple, and we're looking at the key over here, and it's going to be anywhere between a tenth to a quarter of an inch of freezing rain along with that sleet. Of course, you see rain accumulation, especially southeast of the Metroplex, and snow should stay up along the Red River, Oklahoma, and far northwestern parts of North Texas as it looks right now. Earlier today, the Weather Service put out a great reminder about what a winter storm watch versus an advisory and warning is. So I wanted to show you that. I tweeted this out earlier, but so a watch is what we're under right now. It starts Sunday at 6 p.m. The high confidence that significant impacts and accumulations from winter precipitation will develop. So that's why they issue a watch. It's kind of more of a heads up that a warning is coming. Unless something completely changes in our thinking and our forecasts, we will more than likely be under a winter storm warning coming up for Sunday evening through Monday. Let me show you what we're thinking here. Here's our look at the forecast. First of all, the winter storm watch, and you can see all the counties shaded in blue, included in that watch. The Metroplex is in the winter storm watch. It begins at 6 p.m. Sunday and goes throughout the day on Monday. So here's kind of the setup, Sunday night into Monday. And that blue color, sleet primarily, including the Metroplex, and the purple color, that's going to be predominantly freezing rain, which is going to be most of the area south of I-20. However, at any point in North Texas, we could see that mix of sleet and freezing rain together. Snow, as I mentioned, will be confined to our far northern counties up along the Red River and closer to Wichita Falls. And then just a cold rain probably from Palestine south and southeast. Although that freeze line, we'll have to watch and see how far south it actually goes. So accumulation-wise, we're talking about anywhere between a quarter to a half an inch of sleet in freezing rain accumulation to about a tenth of an inch. I think those are conservative numbers right now, but this is kind of the ballpark we're looking at as of Friday evening. If we see this much, that will cause some significant issues. And so I showed this graphic earlier, and I still think everything you see on here is true in terms of what we can expect with impacts at different times. So Sunday night, I think we'll begin to see high impact with icy spots increasing, first on bridges and overpasses, and first in our northwestern counties, and then working from west to east across the area. Into Monday, we'll see widespread Sleet and ice, probably on and off all day on Monday. Temperatures stay below freezing, so icy roads and bridges. And then Tuesday, we're going to be looking at lingering icy patches. Roads and bridges will be impacted Tuesday morning, even though I expect the precipitation to have come to an end. We are going to be looking at the possibility of just some lingering mess by the time we get to Tuesday morning. So that's kind of the layout right now. Now, really the thing to look at in terms of why we're going to see sleet and freezing rain as opposed to snow. Well, if you look at a column of the atmosphere, so this graphic shows you from the ground up to the clouds, whenever we have just rain, that's when we typically see snow falling from the clouds and then quickly melting as temperatures go above 32 over a thick layer of the atmosphere. But what's going to happen as we make our way into Sunday night into Monday is that we're still going to have initially a fairly large area in the middle atmosphere of temperatures above freezing, but right near the surface temperatures will start dropping below 32 degrees, and so that's when rain hits the surface and freezes upon contact, and that's why you have that shield or glaze of ice whenever you have freezing rain. Sleet is a little bit different. You notice that the warm layer gets a little bit smaller. In fact, when we have sleet, that layer that's above 32 degrees in the atmosphere is fairly thin, so you have snowflakes above it. The snow melts a little bit on the way down through that layer above 32, but then there's another larger area of temperatures below freezing, and so that melted snow refreezes into sleet pellets. And so sleet is what you would actually hear. That's a little, pinging of those little beads of ice that bounce off the windows or the pavement. And so that's, I think, what we're primarily going to be dealing with for Sunday night and Monday. So that's what we're thinking right now. Check back with us. Of course, we'll get new information in before CBS 11 News at 10 o'clock. And we'll be following this all weekend long. Make sure you check in with us on Twitter and Facebook and the CBS DFW weather app, and we'll keep you updated as things change.